Hello everyone and welcome to this week's video. I'm with Claudine Hakim, who a lot of you know is the person in charge of all our community relations, which means transitions, for which we've won a number of awards. That means helping families come into school, their experience in school and then moving on. Various aspects of student support, which we're not going to go into today, but also key to this video is alumni. And Claudine has been the person behind a recent alumni event, the first time we've really had a serious alumni evening, and it was a really, a very special moment. And so I just thought it would be nice this week to have Claudine here to talk about it, say a little about the alumni and how it's developing. So Claudine, tell us about the event.
Well, it was absolutely magical. We had students from the 80s attend, to those who had graduated a year ago. And since this is our 50th anniversary, it was really special to bring everyone together. And what made it electric and dynamic was having members of staff from the past also connecting with the students, and some even arriving on the night because their colleagues called them and said, "This student is asking about you, do come over." So it was wonderful to see the connections, to see people reminiscing about the past, and it was a testament to the ISL family that we have, and there was an eagerness. More people said, "Oh, we wish we knew it would be this lovely." I must add though that the room looked so beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
It got transformed into a lounge. The hall became this beautiful zen inviting lounge, and we had a jazz band playing, our very own one of our very own teachers, Joe, performing that evening, and his band, and it added to the atmosphere.
I just have to say that two things I really noted to build on what Claudine has said. The first is that the way students talked about the school and their experience of school was so lovely, and the fact that how important it had been, how the way the school had worked to change their lives made them open to possibility. That was the first thing. You can come back to that. And the second thing was some of the older alumni. I mean, I spoke to somebody who graduated from school the year before I graduated from school, and that's a very strange experience. You're talking to people whose school experience ends at the same point as you do, but it also gives a sense of the range of people we had.
It's even their willingness to bond with one another.
Yeah.
So we had a vet, we had a psychiatrist, we had a pharmacist, and they were talking to each other, but they were generations apart. Maybe, there was 2 decades difference in their ages. And looking at networking, what was also special for me was that some of the professionals out there who are alumni said that they were very keen to support the younger students that we have, or even our graduating class, with tips and mentoring experiences. So I really appreciated the opportunity to network, but also to celebrate their successes. There were some students who said to me, "Miss, when I was here, I was struggling with my learning, and today they're bankers, or they're doing very well in their careers."
Yeah.
And it was really wonderful to hear their stories.
Those students as well, they talked about the way the school have supported them, even though they had it,
Yes.
they didn't find school easy, but they always felt as if the school was behind them, which is one of the things I found really nice.
And they wanted to come especially to say thank you after all these years, and also to explore the building and see whether they had their name still under the desk or whatever it was that was their special place in the school.
Yeah. So anyway, everyone, that's to give you a sense. We are now going to have an annual alumni event, and that was so successful that we've no doubt it's going to build and grow. But this really was the week just to celebrate that. So thanks, Claudine, and thank you everyone involved for making such a wonderful.
It was really a team effort, everybody, the food, the catering. There are some people who've been in the school, like Mr. Karam, for 26 years and or more maybe, and all the students were so happy to see the various members of staff. There is going to be an ongoing alumni bulletin that we have, so watch that space. Lots of pictures from the evening will be shared.
Yeah, that's great. So thank you, everyone. I look forward to seeing you next week. Thank you.
Thank you.